Hello, everyone, and welcome to NFL Week 12 picks. It's Thanksgiving week. We have 3 games on Thanksgiving. This week's going to be a lot of fun. We have some good matchups, most notably Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Indianapolis, Arizona, New England, Bears, Packers, Chiefs, Bucks, Seahawks, Eagles. A lot of great matchups this week. I'm excited. So let's see what we have in store. The first Thanksgiving game, one of the two teams that always plays on Thanksgiving because they were the first team to ever do it, and it just kind of became tradition from there. The Detroit Lions, who did they win last week? No, they got shut out by the Panthers, 20-0. And they're facing another team that's not very good in the Texans, although they just beat the Patriots. I don't know. Both these teams desperately need to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Let's be honest. Do these two teams really have any playoff hopes anymore? Not really. I think it's going to be a defensive struggle. I think Detroit's going to pull away at home. Dallas and the football team. This is another. Whatever I just said for that game, post it down to this game. These are two pretty bad teams. They're both 3-7 and yet a half game out of the division lead. Everyone in the NFC East is 3-7, and the Eagles are 3-6-1, and they have the division lead. That's pitiful, pathetic, and sad that a team is going to host a playoff game. All right, I'm going to take Dallas just because they're at home. Pittsburgh and Baltimore. I said I wasn't going to pick against Pittsburgh in the regular season for the entire year. If they beat Baltimore the first time, I was like, I won't pick against them the entire year. Well, that's exactly what they did. I think it's going to be almost the same game. Baltimore, they're heading on a downward spiral, man. They're not looking like a very good team. Or they lost 3 in a row, something like that. So I correct me if I'm wrong, but they're 6-4. And if they lose 6-5 in a tight, competitive AFC, they might not make the playoffs. That's my Super Bowl pick. I picked them preseason to win the Super Bowl. Chargers and Bills. I'm going to take the Bills. The Chargers just can't seem to pull away in the late game when they really need to. I think Josh Allen and everyone up at Buffalo should have a fun time. Indianapolis and Tennessee. Both teams picked up huge overtime wins on Sunday. Tennessee winning in overtime against the aforementioned Ravens. The Colts winning in overtime against the Packers after Marquez Valdez-Scantling fumbled. As a Bears fan, I love that. So I don't love the fact that he's receiving death threats. That's terrible. Don't do that. But I do love the fact that he fumbled and the Packers lost. I'm going to take Indianapolis at home. I think these are two really good teams that are jockeying for position atop the AFC South. And the winner of this game, I think, is going to really control that division. So this is a huge game. Carolina and Minnesota. I'm going to take Minnesota. I think their offense bounces back. They didn't have a very good outing against the Cowboys. I think they should be just fine against the Panthers. Both these teams desperately need a win for their playoff hopes. I think Minnesota gets it done at home. The Cleveland Browns have been getting it done with defense as of late. They beat the Eagles like 22-17. I think this is going to be a low-scoring affair against Jacksonville. I think they shut them out. I think they shut out Jake Luton and company. I think they win 13-0. The Giants and the Bengals. Now, on paper, the Giants should win this game easily because Joe Burrow broke his leg or whatever. My friend said he thought he tore his meniscus or something. I don't know, but he's out for the year. Poor guy. I really hope he comes back. Bengals are going to ruin him. They are totally going to ruin him. They may already have. Sorry about Joe Burrow. But on paper, the Giants win this game easily, but the Giants, nothing can come easy to them. And this game will be close, but they'll pull away near the end and get the win. Arizona and New England. I'm going to take Arizona. New England's defense has been suspect. New England's defense has been just downright awful. Lost to the Texans. Their playoff hopes are dwindling away. I think Arizona is definitely going to come in and get that much needed win. Miami and the Jets. I'm going to take Miami. I said, what will happen first? The Steelers lose a game or the Jets win a game? The Steelers have a 16% chance to go 16-0. The Jets have a 50% chance to go 0-16. I don't think the Jets are going to win a game. Give me Miami. Atlanta or Vegas. I'm going to take Vegas. They looked really good against the Chiefs, although the Chiefs did come back in the final seconds there. I do think the Raiders are still a very good team. I think they will make the playoffs. John Gruden's got his boys down there doing some great things. I'm going to take Vegas. New Orleans and Denver. I'm going to take New Orleans. I didn't think Taysom Hill was going to do really well against Atlanta. If I knew he was starting, I would have taken Atlanta. But he actually played really well. He's a quarterback, tight end, running back, whatever you want to call him. He did really well for the Saints. I think he should have no problem with Denver. San Francisco and the Rams, I have a feeling this is going to be like a really low-scoring defensive slugfest. Like, remember when San Francisco beat the football team 9-0 last year? I feel like it's going to be one of those games. I don't know. I just have a feeling that it's going to – I don't know. I just have that sort of feeling. I'm going to take the Rams, though. The Chiefs and the Bucks, this game is just going to be a high-scoring shootout, and this game is going to come down to who has the ball last. These are two teams with great offenses, but sort of suspect defenses. You can't pick against the Chiefs. I don't think you can. They're playing like the best team in football, which you can argue whether or not they are or not in the comments, but I think they should win this game. My Bears, traveling to play the Green Bay Packers. The Bears, over the last 4 weeks, have scored 4 offensive touchdowns. You're not going to win a game scoring 1 offensive touchdown per game. You're just not. You're just not. And 2 of those touchdowns came in garbage time against the Titans. This Bears team is pitiful, ugly, and sad to watch. Nick Foles, I think, should be back for this game. I thought Tyler Bray was going to have to start because Trubisky was out, and Nick Foles got hurt at the end of the Vikings game. I was like, is Tyler Bray going to be our starting quarterback? He's not. Honestly, start him. Start him. Just start him. Can't be as bad as the other 2 have been. Come on, just start him. Come on. What's the worst that could happen? You tell me the worst that could happen. They're going to get embarrassed by Green Bay. I'm going to be streaming for this game. If the Bears don't win this game, kiss goodbye to your playoff hopes. But it's always a great time when the Bears play Green Bay. I'm going to have a hype and hate video out later this week because I got to trash talk the Packers during Packers Hate Week. I really hope the Bears win this game. I'll be streaming for that game, but it's going to be tough. Give me the Packers. And I'll take the Seahawks over the Eagles. I'm basically going to take almost any non-NFC East team over an NFC East team. Like I picked Seattle over Philly, and I took the Giants. So y'all get what I'm saying, though. I think you know what I'm saying. And plus, the Seahawks are just a machine. The Eagles are not gonna stop them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week of NFL picks. Oh, last week we went 9-5, or 104, 57, and 1 overall on the year. A little under 2/3 of games correct. I think that's pretty good. So, love you guys. Be sure to like, comment, share,